Alright, so here is my latest, I guess you could call it. I haven't named it yet, but this is the MP Shield 45 ACP, or yeah, ACP. I don't know why I wanted to say Colt. Still a little early, but anyway, I wanted to do the review on this gun because it's different. It is highly different than what I'm used to. Now, the reason I say that is because, well, I'm kind of partial to Smith & Wessons, right? So this is my MP9, not a Shield. This is the Shield. So the difference for me is what I'm used to is being able to exchange hand grips. As you can see, that is a different size hand grip than the original that came with it. This one, the Shield, you do not have an option to switch your hand grips. What you get is what you got. So how this fits in my hand in comparison to how this fits in my hand is different. Now, I figured before I bought it that this would be the issue. But I guess if you want the backstory, pretty much what took place was I went online, made sure that they had it, went to the store, and by the time I got there, and I got there like 20 minutes after they had already sold it. So I never got the option to actually hold it like in my hand. I never got the opportunity to do this before I actually purchased it. So it was pretty much give it a shot, see what happens. So anyway, I wanted a 45, so I went and got the 45. Like I said, the main difference is the handle. As you can see, that's pretty slim, because I think that's the only way that they make this, I feel like, because I did not see it in any other and not for the compact sizes that I like, or subcompact rather, in comparison to that hand grip that feels a lot more natural for me, right? So I did already take it out to do a little bit of shooting. It wasn't like a whole bunch, but I did take it out to do a little bit of shooting when I first got it, like the day I got it, because I was just so excited to have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put more rounds through it. The regular target rounds, these are the just in case rounds here, but the regular target rounds, practice rounds, I bought a good little many of those, so I'm gonna put I don't know, about 50 through and see what it feels like. Now this comes with two mags. You have the 6 and the 7, or the 6 to 1 and 7, or the 6+1, or the 7+1, however you want to put it. Some probably are wondering what this is. This is a very handy tool for me personally. It's about what you like, but this is a holster, if you did not know. I'll put the link in the description, but it's called Essential Holsters, and you can get a good bit. They have a pretty good variety of holsters like this that they make. I have one for this one as well. I have one for like my Hellcat, and I also have one for the Smith & Wesson 40 that I have as well. So I do get them for the ones that I buy. I like it because this is basically how it works. So this is a little bit hard to show with one hand how I'm doing it or whatever, but that's how it works. It covers the trigger, and you have your clip on that side. So they have it for righties and lefties. Clip on your belt loop, and I mean, to me, it's so much less bulk, and it makes it that much easier to carry. So if you're anything like me and you like stuff like that, then I would suggest giving these a try, because they work quite well. They snap into place. Like I said, each one is made for whatever weapon it is that you want. You can't just move that off. You have to actually have some force behind it. Naturally, once it breaks in, it gets a little bit easier, but it's not something that you can just push off. But So yeah, and then so I would say that's a pretty good buy. They're usually like, I think like $26 to $27 or something like that. But let's go out and do some shooting with this for a little bit and get a few rounds through it and see how it feels. All right, so we're out here with the M&P, as you can hear. Got some neighbors that's doing the same thing I'm about to do. But yeah, we're out here with the M&P 45 shield. All right. It damn near fits in my hand. Like, it's fairly small. This is I think the 3.3 inch barrel, if I'm not mistaken. Like I told y'all before, I went and got this Essential Holsters holster, and I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. You pull it off, boom. All right, so I'm gonna shoot with it for the first time, and we're gonna see how it feels. I already got the mag loaded. This is the 6 round mag, and as y'all can see, it's a little windy. And also, that's my target that I'm shooting at. My little piece of cardboard, little makeshift thing here. I usually make them. I mean, a target's a target for the most part. You aim for the middle, right? Center mass. So I make my own little targets out of the cardboard, and it normally makes for a very good target. I haven't had a problem with it yet, but we're gonna try to do some shooting with this wind going the way that it is, and I get to get a little feel for this M&P 45 shield. Let's do some shooting. Well, I'll tell you what, off of those shots, first things first, this little joker loud. I feel like I almost bust my eardrums just now. And that's through the ear protection, which I'm gonna have to reset that. But let's take a look at this target off of, what, 3 shots? Let's see what we got. See how accurate it is. We were roughly about 20 yards out, and out of the 3 shots, if it'll sit still, that'd be great. Got 2 of the 3, so for 20 yards it's fairly accurate. Let's see what else we get. All right, let's see what we get. We'll put a few rounds through it and see how accurate she is. Not horrible. The grouping could be better for me. That's probably me. I will say using this one, it's different. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to it. It has a very slim it has a very slim hand grip. It feels, for one, it feels weird in my hand. Like, I can't sit here and act like it doesn't, but it definitely feels weird in my hand. And in comparison to the gun that I would normally use, because you can't change the hand grips on this. It is what it is. Like, it has a lot of power to it, a nice bit of recoil, nothing you can't handle, right? But you know, it's just that hand grip, the difference in that, which I believe I showed earlier. The comparison, this is my M&P 9, and the comparison for the grip on this in comparison for the grip on that, yeah, it feels a little weird, you know. So it makes for a little bit of a adjustment, but overall, I mean, I like it. As far as the size goes, the weight loaded goes, like I like the gun overall. The only discrepancy that I have with it is the hand grip for the most part. Like, that's pretty much it. As you can see, after a few shots, a few rounds, it can be accurate with what you're aiming for. What's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 out of 12 ain't bad. Yeah, 10 out of 12 ain't bad at all. So I would say that this is a pretty good buy. I forget how much I bought it for, but it's a pretty good buy. Yeah, this is the first time I'm able to shoot it, but I'm personally a Smith & Wesson person, so that's kind of what I'm partial to. But like I said, if that's something that you're looking for, everyday carry, slim fit, and power, like I said, it has some recoil and accurate, as you can tell, go for that that M&P 45 Shield. It's not a bad buy. Like I said, it fits in my hand pretty much, and my hand ain't all that big, but